that was a big signal, that one. It's the first find of the day. It's a drainage rod end. Well, we're off and running. Well guys, first coin. Looks like it's an old penny. So you can make out who it is. Looks like a George V. Yep, George V. And see a nice patina on this because of being the pasture. The coins come out quite nice. So hopefully it's a sign of many more to come. Hi guys, Happy New Year, Bella Thaladur, as they say in my homeland. And I've come out to the Big Pasture Field that we came into about a year ago. It's about 4 acres. We got one little roaming out last time, but there's lots and lots of junk in here. So I've tweaked the settings on the dais. I've had a couple of digs so far and I found one coin already. But before I dug it, I just changed the settings to get the best response on it. And hopefully the changes will help me in getting through all the junk that's in here. I was in here with the CTX a year ago, and there's just bits of junk here, there and everywhere. So there's the closest field to the farmhouse. I've got the little pastures just the other side of the lane. So you can see I think it's bigger than 4 acres. You see it swings right around and goes right around the corner there as well. So it's quite a big field. It's all pasture. And the Shirley bull's not in here, so that's one of the reasons I've dived in here, because there's normally a lot of cattle in here and they don't like me for some reason, especially that bloody big bull. So let's keep hunting away. So I've done just coming from the gate and I found the first coin, so not done too bad already. So let's see what we can find on this first hunt of the year. Okay, just show you a few little tweaks that I've done. So I'm using my Pasture 2 program, just have tweaked it a little bit. What I have done, I've brought the reactivity up to 3 because there's so much junk in here. So I left the silencer at -1. The audio response I've left at 4 because I like to pick out the deeper signals because they're normally the better stuff. Notches off. The disc, I've bumped that up to 8 because I know there's a lot of junk in here, and I've tried it on that couple of signals so far and that seems to quieten it down just quite nicely. Sensitivity running a little bit hot, I've got that set at 92. Frequency 11.7 and iron volume's at 1. So it's a little bit different to the way I normally hunt, so hopefully I can get amongst all the junk. You can see I've got tracking on as well for the ground balance, and it's 81, 82, 83, 84 it tends to be settling on. And then once I start moving it jumps all over the place with all the background noise, and I do get in the little column here, the Ferris column, I do get a couple of little pixels popping up there. It's the first time I've seen that for a long time. So let's get on with the hunt. Well, this one was a nice clean signal, not very deep. Let's see what we've got. Alright. Might be in this shallow, it might be a ring pull. We're next to the footpath. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. No, it's not. What's that? Looks like a bit of an old Georgian shoe buckle. Well, if that's that shallow, that's quite promising. To the next one. Oh guys, got this deep one. A good probe down, you just hear the little beeping at the back there, so let's dig him out. Now they're tweaking my settings as I've been going along. As I get a signal, I'll reset everything and then just see if any tweaks make any difference to the signal or a bit of an improvement. I always find that tends to work well when you've got a very junky area like this one. It seems to have moved. Let's check again. Yeah, it's out. We're here. And we have a coin. By the look of things, there is a button. Let's have a look. Looks like an old farthing. Yep, an old farthing. Can't tell who it is. Impossible. That's a good probe's depth down, that one. So the tweaking of the signals has really helped. On to the next one. Well guys, got a nice tone here. One of the first things I will do is get the worms and chuck them on the grass. There's quite a few kites watching me, so I'll just put them out for them and they'll come down behind me and get a few. And their breakfast. So let's see where I find it. It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's very junky soil, this one. Right next to the farm. Oh, what we got? As usual, go for a live dig and get a bit of lead. On to the next one. I've just turned the sod over and you can just see sticking out there, looks like we've got a little watch winder. Yeah. Nice to find these little things and amongst all the junk up by the farmhouse. Well guys, I got the heart racing with a sort in the mud, silver plated button. So, definitely gets you going when you see those. Oh, just see that one slide out the side. It's a little pistol ball by the looks of things. Yeah, only a couple of inches down. It's hit something as well because it's a bit flat on one side. Well guys, you can hear this one's just down in the side of the hole here. The pointing was a little bit off. It's a good mid-tone. See, you can hear all the flints in here as well. There's quite a few of them. Still in the side. So I always get excited when I get the mid-tone signals. I think we could be fooled with this one. It's going down too deep. Normally when you get this sort of signal and it starts going deep, it tends to be deep iron. Still got him there. It's a milk bottle top. Not a milk bottle top, pop bottle or something. Oh well, on to the next one. Well, we've got another deep one. It's worth getting the camera out for these deep ones. All the shallow ones just seem to be foil and tin, bits of junk. Come away to near the bottom of the field now, away from that junk, just to see what else we can find down here. Oh, moved it. Ah, famous last words. Another bit of junk, and that was a deep bit. Oh well, on to the next one. Haha, what we got here? Nice clean 80. Now is it a button or is it a hammy? Still in the soil there. Let's see the outline. Hopefully it's a hammy. That could be a milled coin. Looking at that. That's carefully opening. Hopefully it's not a button after all that. Ah, it's a button. Oh, that was so convincing. Look at it. Little bugger. Actually got a slightly milled edge as well. That's why I thought it was going to be a hammy at first. Oh, bum. Oh well, on to the next one. I'm just going for a cup of coffee now. So we've done the first 2 hours, been round the field, so let's see what the rest of the session has to bring. Well guys, guys, hope you can hear me after above this wind. As usual, it's windy here. At half time, just stopped for a bit of coffee. Not a great hunt so far. I've had a couple of coins and musket ball and that little watch winder, but it's a lot of junk in here. It's going to take a lot of time to get rid of all the surface junk and get down to the deeper stuff, because that's where the coins appeared from. It's 7-8 inches down, so really just got to clear up the top stuff. It's only our third time in here. So the last time we found a 4-leaf clover in here, so hopefully it was a lucky ornament that there was something decent in here. So just going to have my coffee and then get on out there. Out for the last 2-hour hunt, and the sun's come out. That's one good thing, but it's absolutely freezing and the weather's supposed to change and it's supposed to get snow in the next few days, so let's make the most of it. So I'll catch up with you guys later on in the hunt. Oh well, alright, 4 or 5 inches down, just got this steel yard weight. The top's been broken off it, you can just see where the suspension was at the top there. It's a nice little find, probably about late Middle Ages into Tudor time, something like that. Always nice to find a bit of history like that. Oh well, last signal, and it's a moo tube. I'm surprised I didn't get more of these, but God, I'm absolutely shattered. So we've been out for 4 hours, sun's going down now, and the amount of junk I've dug today, I say there's very little in the way of decent finds. I've just been clearing this field of bit after bit of lead, silver, paper, tin can, you name it, I've got it today. So I'll catch up with you guys at the review. And well, I just got back to the gate where we left my flask and just found this little pistol ball. That's definitely the last one of the night, because I'm looking at the back of the camera here. So everything looks like in broad daylight, but it's actually pitch black. This camera just enhances it all. Absolutely brilliant it is. So finally we're finished, so we'll catch up with you guys at the review now. Hi guys, welcome to the first review of 2017, and God, was that a busy afternoon hunt. I said detecting for 4 hours and I just couldn't believe the amount of rubbish that was there. I said I've only detected that field twice before and we got the same then, but there's tin cans, drainage rod ends, an old toy gun, bits of brass, bits of lead, you name it, we got it today. I said that pile weighs just over 1 kilo, would you believe? But unless you clear it, you never know. We've seen that with a little pasture field that we've had the hunts in the past. There's some good stuff hidden amongst all the rubbish, but you just got to clear it all out just to get down to the good stuff. So put that aside. Finds wise, we've got the usual assortment, typical days detecting, buttons and musket balls, pistol balls, bits of buckles, coins. Nothing really standing out in particular. The farthing could be William IV, but I'd have to clean up to have a good look at that. My favourite find of the day was a little steelyard weight. They date from Roman times onwards. It's very difficult to date them though. Typically they class them as medieval. Shame it's broken, got the little suspension loop missing off the top. And the usual, the gilt buttons get you, the silver one especially. When I saw that down the bottom of the hole, I thought, oh yes, a bit of silver. And then, oh no, as usual. It's quite a heavy button, that. And then I just cleaned up some of the junk, and there was just caught my eye on here. On the edge of this what I call was a bit of junk lid, it says snuff, so that could be Georgian, it could be to Victorian times even. So I'll see if there's any more detail on that, and I'll let you guys see it cleaned up. So first hunt this 2017 out the way now really, and look forward to the future hunts that we're going to get this year. I've got a couple of new permissions that we're going to have a go at. I'm not so sure how we'll get on to those, because they're constantly in crop, and it's got a lot of pasture there which has got a lot of cows and things on, so I'll just have to fit that in as best we can. But it looks promising. It's in the valley just below Vicarage Farm, so there should be a lot of potential there, as they say. So thank you again to all my new subscribers and all you guys' comments from last year, and looking forward to more new subscribers this year coming, and looking forward to all your comments. So again, if you'd like to subscribe and comment, just please feel free. If you'd like to get in touch with me, got any other questions about detecting, no problems about answering. I even give you your phone number. So it's your pal Mal signing off now. Happy hunting to you all. Happy New Year again. Cheers guys.